Have you ever thought of what it is like to be able to save a life? There is no gift greater than the gift of life. You can be ray of hope for a man or woman saying their goodbyes to their nearest and dearest and save them from being snatched away before their time. You can give hope where all hope was lost. Be an organ donor. Each year in India, more than 1 lakh people die of liver disease and related complications. Out of this, about 50,000 with hepatitis need a liver transplant. Of these, only 700 to 800 people manage to have liver transplants and get a second chance at life. The remaining people die due to lack of availability of organ donors. Help me change these numbers around. My dear friends, this is the time to act and make a big difference by making a small decision. Don't take your organs to heaven. Heaven knows we need them here. Organ donation is also a way of turning a sudden loss into a positive experience. I almost lost a close friend, Dr. Anil Suchak, to hepatitis C 5.5 years ago. He went into end-stage liver disease with cancerous tumor. He was lucky enough to have a liver transplant from a live donor. Dr. Suchak had to go through his ordeal of hope and despair during this entire period. He struggled for the right information about where to go, whom to talk to, the right doctor, the right hospital, how much money needed, and the various legalities. He also learned that due to lack of time, money, and information, many lost their lives and continue to do so. With this new lease of life, he made it his goal to make this information available to everyone. Dr. Suchak was at the brink of death and now is living life with a new sense of purpose. Post-transplant, he has counseled and advised more than 130 liver transplant patients and their families. To give this new passion a form, he has founded an organization called the Indian Liver Foundation. I urge you to save a life by being an organ donor. Take the hepatitis A and B vaccine, and we all know prevention is better than cure. I'm very happy and honored to be the brand ambassador for the Indian Liver Foundation because I want to make a difference and you can too. On this occasion of the launch of the Indian Liver Foundation, I would like to read out one of the most beautiful poems written on organ donation by Robert N. Test. To remember me, I will live forever. The day will come when my body will lie upon a white sheet neatly tucked under 4 corners of a mattress located in a hospital, busily occupied with the living and the dying. At a certain moment, a doctor will determine that my brain has ceased to function and that, for all intents and purposes, my life has stopped. When that happens, do not attempt to instill artificial life into my body by the use of medicine. And don't call this my deathbed. Let it be called the bed of life. And let my body be taken from it to help others and lead fuller lives. Give my sight to the man who has never seen a sunrise, a baby's face, or love in the eyes of a woman. Give my heart to a person whose own heart has caused nothing but endless days of pain. Give my blood to the teenager who was pulled from the wreckage of his car so that he might live to see his grandchildren play. Give my kidneys to the one who depends on a machine to exist from week to week. Take my bones, every muscle, every fiber and nerve in my body and find a way to make a crippled child walk. Explore every corner of my brain. Take my cells if necessary and let them grow so that someday a speechless boy will shout at the crack of a bat and a deaf girl will hear the sound of a rain against her window. Burn what is left of me and scatter the ashes to the winds to help the flowers grow. If you must bury something, let it be my faults, my weakness, and all prejudice against my fellow man. Give my sins to the devil and give my soul to God. If by chance you wish to remember me, do it with a kind deed or word to someone who needs you. If you do all I have asked, I'll live forever. Robert N. Test.